Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I've got something pretty cool for you today. Today we have the Citizen Promaster FUGU Asia Limited 30th Anniversary model, and this is model number NY0097-87A. And as usual, we're going to look at the style, the build quality, the functions, the wearability, and loom, and then I'll let you know what I think of this really super limited edition watch from Citizen. Also, make sure you check out my Amazon shopping channel if you like any of the other watches I've reviewed on my channel. I do get a small commission if you buy from my Amazon store, so I definitely appreciate it. Guys, these are really cool. Now, y'all know I just recently did that third generation FUGU series, I guess, what, 2 or 3 videos ago. This is actually part of the second half of the second gen, where they all came out on stainless steel bracelets. This is the 30th anniversary edition. It's limited to only 888 pieces. Again, these came out in 2019 to commemorate Promaster's 30th anniversary. Promaster came out in 1989, and I got myself one. I guess I'm a little bit, obsessed now with these automatic Promasters. I just love these things, man. So let's go ahead and open this thing up. I'm gonna try to make this a pretty quick review, not like a full in-depth, because I've already reviewed the second gens, I guess last year, I believe. So anyway, I guess one of the main things that got me, and I'm a sucker for presentation, is the gold scuba tank case. That is so freaking cool looking. Yeah, I'm a sucker for presentation, man. I just think it's so neat because all the other cases are silver, and this one's gold. It just looks incredibly cool, man. All right, as usual on the bottom, of course, I've got the tag down there. You get a FUGU sticker. You get the warranty information, and of course, the manual. All right, so let's put all this stuff away. Man, I love that scuba tank case, man. That is so cool. All right, let's open this up. There we go. And again, now this is pretty rare for a Promaster to have a white dial. I think the only other white dial watch that I've seen being a Promaster is that recent third gen has that white dial. This one, and I think there's maybe one more, or I think that's the only two. I can't remember. Let's go ahead and take this thing off. Now, as usual, I'll go ahead and put up the specs on the left-hand side of the screen. Freeze frame it if you want everything. I'm just going to tell you the basic stuff. Let me get this tank out of the way. I'll just put it right over there. There we go. All right. I always end up wanting to hold these like this because of the crown. I have to remember they're like this. Anyway, you're looking at a 42mm stainless steel case. It's 12.5 millimeters thick, and it's 47mm lug to lug. Again, freeze frame it if you want all the specs. It's got a 20mm stainless steel bracelet. It's got a mineral crystal, water resistant to 200 meters, which is 660 feet. Miyota 8203, yada, yada, yada. Y'all know the basic specs of this watch. Again, I just wanted to show this to y'all. I absolutely am in love with this watch. And again, I've never been a white dial fan because of legibility reasons. But as you can see, the hour and minute hand have really nice black borders around each one of those. The second hand is black. It's got that little red pip. Now this certain tone or color of red on the bezel is the exact same color bezel they used in the first Promasters when they first came out. I guess they color matched that certain. It's kind of like a burgundy dark kind of red. Anyway, it's the same color they used in the very first Promaster, which I thought was pretty cool. But it's really, really legible thanks to those hour and minute hands. The indexes have a really nice chrome bezel around each one, so you definitely have a little bit of bling factor there. The date wheel is really legible, even though it's on a white background. You've got nice black text for the day and the date. So legibility is absolutely no problem with this watch. That's one reason why I got it. And it just looks so cool, man, with that nice red bezel. Again, you almost never see Promasters with a white dial. Almost never. Again, I think there's only 2 of them, and this is one of them. So pretty cool, pretty unique. I mean, I love this watch. You get polishing on the side of the case. You got your Promaster signed crown right there. Tons of knurling. And I'm going to show you some close-up pictures here in just a little bit. But there you go. I mean, this is basically a second gen. It's a limited edition, of course, only 888 pieces. But it's a second gen on a nice stainless steel bracelet. And this is the first one of these that I've had on a stainless steel bracelet. All the ones I get are on that rubber strap. And this thing fits really good. I've already tried it on, obviously. It fits really nice. You got some nice articulation with the bracelet. Look at that. Wow. You got some polished surfaces, basically on the case. You got a little bit of polish on the sides there of the links. Let's check out the bracelet itself. Stamped scissor clasp. It would have been nice if they had gone for maybe a machine scissor clasp, especially since this is the 30th anniversary edition. That would have been cool, but no big deal. Does the job. Pretty cool. Good looking watch, man. Again, it's a second half, second gen. That's where, again, they put out all of the watches on stainless steel bracelets. But, I mean, I'm used to the watch. I know what to expect from it so far as accuracy goes. I mean, it's a workhorse. That 8203 movement is an absolute workhorse of a movement. I just think they're really cool watches, man. I'm not quite sure why, though, they're only making 888. Mine is actually number 875, by the way. I'm not quite sure why they're doing 888. I'm sure that has some significance, even though the watches came out in 89. I'm not quite sure. Now, there's another version. Let me put that up on the left-hand side of the screen. I think that only has like 500 and something. It's that kind of green bezel with the brown dial. That's even more limited than this. And I'm sure there's a significance with the production run, how many they're going to make. I'm just not quite sure. If any of y'all know, I'd love to know, and I'll share it with everybody. Again, not quite sure why there are only 888 of these, and why they're not more limited like the other version. Not quite sure. All right, before I try it on, let me go ahead and show you some of these pics. I think you're going to like them. All right, let's go ahead and start with the first one. This is your dial. Nice close-up of the dial there. You can see that nice red pop on the second hand. I mean, just a fantastic looking watch. I love that red. Whatever color that is, I love it. Here's a nice close-up of that signed crown. And I'll show you another one here in a minute of that knurling on that crown, which I really, really like. Here's a close-up of the bezel. That's one of the reasons why it gets its FUGU nickname. It's really sharp. It's kind of got like those sharp spines on it. That's one reason why it gets that FUGU nickname. Of course, after the pufferfish. Here's a nice close-up of the dial with the text down there at 6 o'clock. You see the Promaster logo, automatic divers 200 meters. Here's a nice close-up of the date window. You can also get a really good look at that red on the bezel. And look at the precision with which they apply those indexes. I wouldn't say they're actually applied. I'm not quite sure the process they use, but it's probably a multi-layered kind of chrome effect, and then they fill it in with superluminova. Really nice. Here's a close-up of the buckle. Just a stamped buckle. Here's a nice close-up of that knurling on the crown. One of the best grips of any crown, of any watch I have, by the way. I love crowns that are like that. Here's a close-up of the case back. Now, if you remember my review from, I guess 2 weeks ago, the new FUGU case backs are deeply etched. This is kind of like a one-pass laser etching, and the other ones are very deeply etched. So anyway, guys, that's it for the picks. I hope you like this watch. I know I do. And if you want to get one of these, you're going to have to probably get it from eBay, because these are only available in Singapore, Malaysia, Hong Kong, the Philippines, and Thailand. I think they're also available in Macau, I believe. But basically the Asian market. So if you want to get one of these, you're going to have to head on over to eBay and pick one up. They're currently around between $450 and $500. So if you want to get one, that's where you got to go. Let me go and try this thing on real quick. And I know it fits great because I've already tried it on. Oh yeah, perfect amount of play in the bracelet. I just think it looks fantastic. Good looking watch, man. And again, not normally a white dial fan, but man, there's absolutely no problem with legibility on this watch. Really, really good looking. All right, let's go ahead and take it off. Let me get you a lume shot. I think you're going to like the lume a lot. Let's go ahead and kill the studio light, kill the monitor. All right. Let's go ahead and zap this thing. Now, I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if the camera picks this up or not, but the lumes looks like to me two different colors. You've got the green pip. Oh, they almost look like two different colors. Well, the green pip at 12 o'clock is definitely green. And then the lume is a little bit different for the hour and minute hands. It's like more of a green. And then the indexes are more of a blue. Now it's kind of starting to fade. It kind of plays a little trick on your eyes there. Plus the cool part is it's bouncing off that white dial. That light's reflecting. That luminescence is reflecting. So man, it just looks really, God, it looks really cool. Really, really nice. Fantastic looking watch, man. I'm so glad I picked one up. Again, very rare to get a white dial Promaster. Very, very rare. So tell me, guys, what you think. If you like it, if you like white dials, if you don't, if you think it's worth the premium to get this 30th anniversary limited edition. I think it is. That gold scuba tank case right there, I don't know. It just got me, man. I couldn't resist. So tell me what y'all think of this thing. Again, I like it a lot. And if you want to get one, you're going to have to get one probably off of eBay, because again, they're not sold anywhere else but in the Asian markets. So pick yourself up one if you like it. Again, around 450 to 500 bucks. Anyway, guys, that's been about it for this one. As always, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you click that notification bell. I definitely appreciate it when you do that. And thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next review. Take care. Bye-bye.